Bye, bus. The bus is staying here for a little while, hanging out in the driveway. And guess what we're doing?
What are we doing?
You know what we're doing. What are we doing?
That was a rhetorical question.
I was talking to the viewers. What are we doing?
I got all excited.
It's a surprise.
We're going to Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. We're going to Vegas. That's right, we hauled ass down to Las Vegas, Nevada for CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. At this show, everybody was there from Honda to flying cars showing off all their new prototypes. This flying car looks just like a drone, and those wings tuck away when you're driving down the road. All sorts of spectacles of modern technology is contained in this show, from robots to robots that make ice cream to TVs that look just like a pane of glass. I don't know why you would need a pane of glass that is a TV, but they have it at the show. In fact, it was all the rage. I guess entertainment in the future will just be a different thing that we can't even conceive of right now. They even had a tank that was disguised as a humanitarian effort with military applications. This tracked vehicle could deliver first aid goods anywhere, off-road, completely autonomously. All sorts of things like driving cars, even the classiest of cars. Mercedes had a huge display there with everything from E-classes to G-classes to I-classes to every class that you can think of. They really classed up the show with their showing of electric cars. Man, how nice it must be to be living in the lap of luxury like Mercedes always does. Doesn't it just feel good to even look at these cars? Hyundai even came out to the show with their huge, giant, autonomous robot that will deliver other autonomous robots. Nothing like the movie iRobot, I'm sure. Here they are, doing some maintenance on their giant robot and distracting us with a robotic dog that danced around. One thing at the show that you'll see a lot of is 360-degree entertainment. Entertainment on every wall, on every surface, everywhere your eye can see. You can even put on VR goggles and ride a roller coaster. This roller coaster made me dizzy for the rest of the day. Boy, what a good time. Come on inside the show with me to see what the rest of CES has to offer.
He's a robot bull. Oh no.
He actually really hit me. What do you see over there?
It's the Bellagio fountain.
The Bellagio.
And it's the Eiffel Tower and whatever that French building is.
The Louvre. That's not the Louvre.
It's not called the Louvre. It's cold.
It is cold.
So nice.
Yeah. You're like very Pee Wee Herman like right now.
I'm very what?
Very Pee Wee Herman like.
What do you think's out this window?
I don't know. More of the same?
I can't believe you're still allowed to smoke.
Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at that?
It smells very smoky. Is that just like a thing that you're just allowed to smoke in casinos?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Think so?
I kind of love it.
It's the Eiffel Tower. It's just like the real one. And over here, Bellagio. That's awesome.
Hey, Paul. Hi.
Hey. Hi.
What you doing?
Oh, we are in Vegas This is our amazing view behind us. We have the Sphere over there. The high rollers behind me. I love this view. It's really cool. This is one of our best rooms that we've had in Vegas.
True. Best view yet.
Yeah. But we are heading to CES today. I know that you can't see me. I'm just a shadow. But over there, I'm pointing at CES. That's like the convention center over there. Over here is the Venetian, which also has a convention center area. We're going there to link up with REOLINK, the sponsor of this video. They've sent us to Vegas to cover the event and to meet all the people at REOLINK. And we're going there today to check out all the REOLINK products that they got on display. We're going to head to CES right now. We're gonna start checking out all this cool stuff.
We got our walking shoes on.
I got my walking shoes on. You can't see them. I got my tight jeans on too, so I can't even stretch up.
You look like such a cowboy right now.
Yeah, like, hey, howdy, ma'am.
Get it?
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. We're going to CES right now. We will see you inside the event. I think this is a better shot.
A mirror selfie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if
Slash
I'm in
your
it,
head.
it's always going to be a better shot of you.
Dang. Let's go.
Let's go. Bye.
Hey everybody, I've just arrived at the REOLINK booth. They are a powerhouse in the security camera industry. I have 4 of them now that watches over my property, our school bus, and we can put them anywhere we need. But I'm gonna go inside the booth and take a look at all of the cool products that they have, stuff that they have coming out. I can't wait to take a look at what REOLINK has to offer. This is their bad boy. That's a 16 times optical zoom, and it's 4K with auto tracking. So it's auto tracking the motion all around. I also have REOLINK doorbells. That is like the Ring doorbell. I'm going to be putting one of those on the bus. With REOLINK, you can have a full security system all in one. These are their NVRs. You can run multiple cameras off of this. 36 channel NVRs, 36 cameras running off of one NVR stored here locally on the unit itself. Has a lot of security, a lot of footage that you can capture to keep your property safe. I gotta take this off. I'm so hot. So behind me here is REOLINK's new 16 megapixel cameras. They are the highest resolution cameras that are available on REOLINK. And this is the Duo 3 that has 16 megapixel HD definition. Another thing that is really cool with these new REOLINK cameras is they have color night vision. There's no more black and white, infrared, night vision. They actually have full color in the dark. No LEDs needed, no IR LEDs needed. Full color view in the dark. That's awesome. I've never heard of cameras that do that before.
That's really good because you really like a lot of color.
I like a lot of color.
And backpack.
For the Duo 2, I have 2 of those. And I've been loving them. They say we have a school bus that we travel the country.
Wow.
And we're turning it into like a tiny house on wheels.
Right.
So we have 2 of the Duo 2s, and I was unaware that there was a new one coming out with even better resolution. So that's a really cool improvement over the old one. Is there any other new features other than just 16 megapixels?
So it also comes with a new feature called Motion Track, which enables you to, when you review the footage, you can review pinpoint details all on the one image. So if someone walks through the field of views, it'll actually timestamp when they entered, when they exited the frame of view. So
Okay.
it pinpoints details.
Another thing I've had a lot of people ask me questions on is that I've noticed if a person walks through the camera view, it'll have a little icon of a person. It also is able to detect vehicles,
Correct. So
animals.
most of our cameras have artificial intelligence, smart detection, so it can decipher between a human, a car, or a pet. So when you go to review the footage, you can filter out what you don't want to see or what you do want to see.
Okay, so if there's cars driving by and you don't want to see that, you can just pull up the people that walk
Correct.
into your property or whatever. That's really cool. I was actually really surprised. A lot of people, that's a desire that they have is, maybe they have it watching their driveway and nobody comes on their driveway normally, and they want to be able to detect a vehicle that comes in.
So you can also set it up for notifications as well. So if someone does drive up your driveway, it'll send you a notification to your phone saying detected an automobile.
Awesome. That's cool.
Versus a person.
Yeah.
These can all also be run independently according to a micro SD card. You can plug it into a router, Wi-Fi router, or you can plug it directly into an NVR and record to the NVR, so they can run independently on their own, as a standalone solution, or into a system.
With this NVR, this is like a whole security system all in one. Like, I was surprised how easy it is to put these up. Like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's installed. You know.
So if you're using REOLINK cameras in conjunction with a REOLINK NVR, the NVR will automatically detect the cameras. Where a lot of our competitors, you actually have to configure each camera.
Okay.
But if you're using REOLINK cameras with a REOLINK NVR, they'll automatically detect, which saves a lot of time. Yeah. And it's very convenient if you're doing an install.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
That's another thing I was really surprised about. Was first time hooking them up, turning it on, connecting it with the app. It was instant almost. I mean, I didn't even really put it in my videos talking about it because I was like, first of all, I had personal information in there, but also it was so fast, and I was like, if you can't do it, like, you know, you're really challenged.
REOLINK prides itself on manufacturing and designing products that are really professional grade, but with a consumer focus, so very easy to use. And you get that high quality, high resolution, professional grade solutions.
Awesome. We have a school bus that we travel in. Vibration, road vibration. Are there any cameras that you would recommend? You think that would be well suited for being hard mounted on the outside of a vehicle that's going to be getting all that wind, all that vibration?
Yeah, well, any of our domes that you'd be screwing to an exterior location where it's not many moving parts. It also has the micro SD built in, so you haven't got like a huge hard drive in there, not going to be moving parts. It's going to be recording from micro SD, which is very stable.
And then I've heard that this one is also like vandalism proof. This is a tough camera. Like you could beat it with a bat. It's going to take a lot to actually break
that's considered our vandal-proof camera. So you could probably run it over with the bus.
Yeah.
give it a shot.
I think something like this would be really useful for our application. I have a huge solar panel rack. If I could mount it on a plate to that, so the vibration, the wind, none of that's going to bother it. Are these Wi-Fi, PoE?
That one's PoE, but we do have some new domes that are Wi-Fi. Okay. As well as battery operated, so solar powered solutions. So this is our new dual lens range. We've got the Argus 4 here, which is a dual lens. You still get the 180-degree field of view. This is also a Wi-Fi, battery, solar-powered solution. So you can keep this up to a solar panel. As you can imagine, this is a very robust solution. You get that 180-degree field of view. These are.
So this is what we have. We have two of these, and they're pretty awesome. We have PoE, so it's going directly into our router switch, and the connection is just flawless. It always works.
Hardwired solutions, you're always going to get a very stable connection. That's been one of our best sellers. It has two-way torque, siren, also has spotlights.
The spotlight is awesome too, like the motion detection. So I even use it. We have an off-grid property where we spend most of our time. So if I walk out at night, this thing, it just lights up the area, and I don't have to worry about using my cell phone flashlight or whatever. It's very helpful. It's just useful.
Yeah, the spotlights you can program so to come on by motion. So
Yep, that's how I have it.
And then you've got another dual lens camera, and the beauty about dual lens, these ones, the auto tracking. So this actually will detect someone on your property or someone walking up to the bus, and it'll actually one camera will actually zoom in on the subject, and one camera will be the wide angle. And this camera will actually track the person across the field of view as they walk across.
So you see that? There's actually two cameras in there. One is a zoom lens, one is a wide angle. So you have the best of both worlds with that camera. It'll do both without compromising. If you zoom in, you're not losing the rest of the picture. You can zoom in with the one.
And it'll auto track. So if it detects someone, it'll track them across the field of view.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you know, so if you have somebody come on your property and this camera is following you, that's pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
You know that you're being watched.
You can't hide from it.
Yeah.
And
so
like
that's
you
really
said,
awesome.
you get two cameras in one. You get the wide angle plus the zoomed in effect, so you get a lot of detail of the person, or maybe it's a car, you'll get the license plate details.
Because that's the thing about a zoom lens is when you zoom in, you're losing everything else. You don't know what's going on anywhere but that zoom frame. So that's really cool that it has both and you're not losing it. So then what's this one all about?
This is our track mix, so it's a little bit more powerful than this one. And same thing, you get two lenses, you get the infrared night vision, plus you get spotlights, and then you get auto tracking. So it's a little bit more robust, further zoom, maybe a wider angle.
Yeah, okay. This is a new product that you guys have. This will actually record full color in the dark?
Yeah, so this is the new technology that it's available now in our 4 megapixel cameras. We will be introducing it across the range into the 8 megapixel, the CEX2024, which is a 4K camera. And this enables you to see color night vision in total darkness. So it really enhances the night vision and you get full color. Not only that, if you're using this cameras during the day, where you might have some contrasting light conditions where it's really bright and really quite dimly lit, it'll cut through that, so you'll be able to see very clear in both situations.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, very cool camera, great technology.
And then down here they have a box that's totally dark inside. Yeah, and in the box they have the old style camera with just night vision, and then full color. There's no lights in the box or anything. It's the same view, 2 cameras, and you can see how, you know, you could totally see the color.
You tilted it a little bit. There we go.
Oh, was it like reflecty?
Yeah. So you can really just not see much of anything down there.
Yeah, and full color on the top.
That's impressive.
Very cool.
So a lot of our customers are actually replacing their 4K cameras with the 4 megapixel with color night vision because of the advantages of having the color night vision outweigh the advantages of having the higher resolution.
My favorite
Is this all on the bus or all on the off-grid?
It's a combination of 2. We have 2 PoEs, or 2 of the Duo 2s on the bus. And then this was mounted on my bus, but I took it down for traveling because I had it outside. The vibration, I just didn't think, I thought it would be a little bit much.
Right.
So when we're parked on the property, we have it on the bus.
Dangling down, I just, you know, I didn't.
So the Duos are powered to a switch inside the bus, and that's powered from the
Wi-Fi router that has a SIM card. So it's like a T-Mobile Wi-Fi router with a separate switch.
And that's all powered through the solar panels of the bus as well?
So,
where do you park it?
Well, right now we have it at a friend's house in Havasu for this event.
Okay.
Because bringing it to Vegas is just not convenient. So we have it at our friend's house in a driveway, but with the REOLINK cameras, I can pull up the view, and I can just check on it. So I have one facing out the windshield, and then the other one is inside the bus. I like to have this because I've made it mouse and rat proof, but I like to look out and see if I see any activity at all. Plus, if somebody was to come in, I'd be able to capture that as well.
Hit the siren too if you wanted to.
Sure, and light up the lights.
Two-way talk.
Yeah, talk to them. I've had my neighbor, I left my property and left the bus there, and I had my friend that's a neighbor come and check on our power system, make sure the refrigerator was running, and I was just talking to him
that's cool.
back and forth through the app.
Yeah, right.
You know, so
And the solar panels are always trickle charging the batteries. You know,
always, yeah. So this is kind of what it looks like. I have a very large solar panel rack. It was 3,200 watts of solar panel on the roof. So it's really quite a powerhouse.
We're still building it. We used to live in a different vehicle, and now we just have only had that for 6 months, and we're also building cabins on our property, so we have a lot of projects.
So security is pretty important to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the great thing about, you know, when we travel on the road, her vehicle, she drives separately. And that's, you know, like our scout vehicle, we can go do laundry, groceries, all that kind of thing. And we don't take the bus everywhere, so I can always check on the bus. even if we're not around it, and it's really a great peace of mind to have.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I really like it. I've had friends that have had these kind of systems for a long time, but this is our first one, so it's been great.
And it gets a lot of attention. It's like when people come, people want to see inside the bus and whatever, and it's always a conversation, is the REOLINK camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People want to know, oh, what are you using? How does that work? And because a lot of people want them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should develop a solution specifically for RVs.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, because I mean, I think if you put your tech into a purpose-built camera, it would be awesome. Like, you could really make it just for that, kind of handle the vibration, the mount, all of those things, you know?
Yeah, we were traveling for the past like 6 years straight, and we just bought this land like a year ago. So
that's great.
So that's new for us. Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's exciting. So we're just kind of still doing both because it's.
Must be beautiful out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
It's pretty. It's a special place. Yeah.
And, you know, there's a lot of places. It's high desert, and there's places that are near us that just have no vegetation. And, you know, just like a little brush. But we have a lot. We have trees. We have juniper. Nothing big, huge, but we have lots of privacy. Very few places where you can see in. So it's really awesome.
And it's just really central to a lot. Like Arizona's really neat, I think, and so there's central to a lot of different climates, different interesting things, you know?
Yeah, we can get to Colorado within 6-7 hours.
And Utah,
like it's a
California.
very good location to go to all these places.
Four corners, right?
Yeah.
Right there. So I just want to thank Guy for showing us around the REOLINK booth, all these cool new products. We're going to be implementing some of these into our property, so be tuned to the channel to see all these cool new upcoming things that REOLINK is putting out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul. Pleasure having you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for the tour.
Appreciate it.
Boozy and Booze ice creams.
Thank you. What you got?
Ice cream.
Cold snap?
It's really good.
That's lovely. I want that in the house.
Can we get
outside.
one? Can we get one of these?
I think so. Look at the little foam, like the mist.
Yeah.
So nice.
This side.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Very cool. I love it. I want one.
Hey, Pa.
I'm trying to be out.
Success.
So I can walk around. That's awesome. Well, that about does it for part 1 of CES 2024. But wait, there's more. Part 2 coming out in just another day or two. Check out part 2 to see the rest of the show. We will check in with EcoFlow, who I was at the show with last year. CES was a good time. It was cool to see all this new technology that is coming out. It does make me a little bit sad to see all of this new technology. It's starting to be less and less human. I don't know what it is. It just feels a little bit odd. For some reason at the show, every car had a display in the front grille of the car. That is a new thing that I have seen at the show. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to check in for part 2 of CES 2024. We will be back in just a day or two with a little bit more footage and some more technology from the show. But until then, this video has been sponsored by REOLINK. If you need a security camera, I highly suggest REOLINK. I have several of their cameras and they are super easy to use and very effective. Really great technology for a DIYer that wants to put in security system themselves and not pay all of the huge fees going to a security company. Thank you REOLINK for sending us to CES 2024.